are here with me, allowing me to spend this time with you as we look for insights within our consciousness through the process of journaling. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about why I decided to include 3 specific journal prompts each and every day on the daily pages in the JMB Living Journal, and why, even if you don't have this journal, why it's a great idea to use these prompts each day. I have had some feedback from a few people filling these out that it get old and boring after a while, and I get it, but I also know that I've had many more people share with me that repeating these on a daily basis has actually been life-changing, and there's a good reason for this. They actually change your body physically. That's right, you heard me right. Actually change your body physically. And it's not because using these prompts will make you feel calm or make you smile, even though that can possibly happen. Rather, it has to do with the brain's amazing ability to morph and shift and change throughout our lives through a process called neuroplasticity. So each and every time you perform an action or a thought repetitively, your brain forms new neural pathways. And the old ones don't go away, but you can reinforce the new ones that you build through repetition and even make them more dominant. So this is why filling out these 3 particular prompts daily literally has the ability to change your body physically, and in the process change the working of your mind and your life. Pretty powerful stuff, huh? So what are the prompts? Let's get to them. So if you already have a JMB Living Journal, you know where we're going. You can go ahead and pause the video and get reinforcing your neural pathways for this. And for those of you that don't have the journal, if you've got your pen and paper or notebook ready, we'll go ahead and I'll tell you which prompts to write down. So the first one is my best win. My best win. The second one is beauty I noticed. Beauty I noticed. And the third one is what gave me joy. So pause the video, let your thoughts flow, and I'll meet you back here in just a few. So for the first one, my best win, I encourage you not to wait for the big accomplishments in your life to celebrate yourself. Each and every day, we all have lots of small victories, even if it's as simple as just making your bed or maybe catching yourself when you were thinking something negatively and shifting it to a positive thought. And by making the habit of watching for these small little wins in your life, you'll begin to notice them more and more and more. And in the process, you're going to gain confidence and motivation, and it's going to give you momentum towards your goals. So I used to have a little card that I had framed and sitting on my desk for years, and somewhere in the moves in the process all along the way, I lost it, but I still remember the gist of the saying. So it was, in the race to be better or best, do not miss the joy of being. It's so important not to wait to the end of a journey to celebrate what's happening in the journey itself and be happy along the way. So, each and every day you can celebrate how far you've come so far and find little bits of happiness the whole way through instead of just one day of a bit more happiness at the end. So doing this actually trains your brain to look toward positivity and happiness on a more frequent basis, and as a result, you're going to feel it more. So my best win today was pushing through and actually finishing out this video. Despite all the mechanical failures, the light bulbs going out, equipment falling over, and everything else that seemingly could go wrong that did. So for beauty I noticed, it seems kind of crazy to me, but over the years in answering this prompt, it seems that I'm more and more tuned in to seeing beauty in just the simplest of things. I notice more often that even though I do notice the same things time and again, and I write these down a lot, like flowers and sunshine and the vibrant blue of the sky often makes it to my daily list, but sometimes things go a little bit deeper now too. So today I had written that I saw the dusting of yellow pollen against that deep blue hue of violet on the pansies, and I thought that was just so lovely. Um, yeah, and so by filling out this prompt so often, I began to realize how important my daily walks are to me, and how much I really love noticing that beauty outdoors around me every day, and how much it kind of nourishes my own soul and just brings me moments of happiness, um, at least a little bit every day, regardless of how hectic the rest of my day gets. So I also began to pay more attention and notice how beautiful the food that we eat can be. So I encourage you, the next time you have a berry or any piece of fruit for that matter, just take a really good look at it before you take a bite and just notice how beautiful it can be. And for the last one, what gave me joy? For me, this one was being able to increase the gear shift. I guess maybe it's not a shift, but increase the gear up on my bike ride. So an indication that my legs are beginning to get a little stronger, which is something I've been working on, so that my efforts are paying off. So I love this prompt too, because it really has helped me fine tune my life to include lots of simple things or little rituals that bring me joy each and every day. For me, that means more candlelight, more flowers in my house and around my house, lavender spray on the sheets, my morning moments of solitude, my tea rituals, and really there's just so much more. Before I did this, looking back, I used to get so caught up in the daily grind of things that, sometimes one day just seemed to blend into another, and I was just like going through, like, surviving, honestly. And I'm not even sure I realized so many of the simple things that if I did incorporate them into my life could bring me a lot of little moments of happiness. I'd love to know how you answered these prompts. And if you've been using them for a while, I'd love to know too if you've also been using them to fine tune your life and, include more of the things that you've noticed bring beauty and joy and happiness into your daily life. So that's it for today. Remember to subscribe and share and give a thumbs up if you liked this video. And until next time, know that I'm wishing you a multitude of moments of beauty and joy for your coming week. Bye-bye.